Now, News Central presents your only live connection to the newsmakers of Central Georgia. Live from News Central, it's the Fox Files.
Hello, welcome to the Fox Files. I'm Chase Ambrose, sitting alongside Al Tillman. Tonight's topic is Friday Night with Tiger Entertainment. The phone number is 478-741-5510. We'll get to your calls in just a moment, but first, let's meet tonight's guest. Joining Mr. Tillman and I is Jeff Hodges of Young Men's Magazine. Welcome to the show, Jeff.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, you do a lot more than just Young Men's Magazine, but we'll let Al talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have him here, and of course we're excited about all the events that Macon is seeing. We're more recently in our community, and what we're trying to do is we're always making that connection with music and young men, and Mr. Hodges is a mentor, and so he's got this magazine called Young Men Perspective Magazine. He's a part of 7,000 Men, and they've got something big that I think Macon's going to really like. So Jeff, if you'll tell the people about yourself, the Young Men Magazine, and what's actually coming to Macon that we all can get excited about.
Okay. Again, thanks for having me. I'm the founder of Young Men's Perspective Magazine, and we're looking to launch later on sometime this year. You can find our website at ympm.org to learn more about us and get a feel, though the site is not completed. Also, you can find us on Facebook, Young Men's Perspective Magazine. The magazine is geared toward our young men, 18 to 35, young women as well, but in particular young men, because that I'm a mentor, that we want to go in that direction. We want to engage, encourage, and definitely and lead our young men in an area that they're lacking in terms of resources, education, things of that nature. So we kind of compound everything in the magazine with the number of organizations that we work with and bringing that type of resource and information through.
Now, what type of reaction have you gotten in getting the magazine started as far as pitching the idea?
Oh, that's the beauty of it. You know you're on the right road when the right people cross your path, and that's what's been happening. I have a web designer who jumped on board. Like I said, the site is not completed, but you'll see the feel of it if you go to the site. Just recently have an editor that joined on and a bunch of writers, and now we're looking to get the youth involved, so we're waiting to hear back from that response so we can get the whole package put together.
And what, if you had to define the magazine, what could you equate it to? Would it be more like a say a young man's version of Maxim? Would it be more or is it more of a positive message than that? I mean, how would you describe it?
The magazine has a mentors component, and basically what we want to do is present that image that the young men need to be in terms of what we know they're not, and what the society's idea of them now. So we just want to come through with the idea of just, presenting to them the positive idea of how they can change their image. The philosophy of the magazine is change your thinking, change your life.
Yeah, and it's very uplifting and powerful, and some of the messages that I've seen and read on Facebook has really prompted me to reach out and then to discover, because we make the entertainment connection. And Jeff, tell them about this tour bus that that's coming. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to get into the tour bus when we get back. Right now we need to take a quick break. Don't go away. Fox Files will be right back. Welcome back to the Fox Files. It is Friday Night with Tiger Entertainment. Before we went to the break, we were about to talk about the tour bus.
Yeah.
Let's get into that.
Actually, Jeff shared the idea of what they were working on. I said, okay, how does this magazine and 7,000 Men, what you're doing, equate to what we're doing on Friday nights with Fox Files, the entertainment portion? And lo and behold, they made a true connection that I think all the hip-hop rappers and musicians from all musics fans and lovers that and Jeff will be able to share with you that's coming to Macon, that's unique and that's interesting about the tour bus aspect of things.
Now, as I told Al initially, I saw a newscast out in Texas where there was this husband and wife who purchased the bus, and he converted into a studio where you can go on and you can make your music and get signed and go on tour with them. They basically were local, and I had the opportunity, because I also do radio, to interview her, and we have now worked out something where we'll bring them here to Macon with the same possibilities of doing just that. There are some criteria in terms and conditions. When we announce it, we'll also bring that forth, but again, it's designed and directed for the youth to give them an opportunity to present their ideas and music. But in conjunction with that, we partnered up with Kymm Barnett up in Atlanta with her National Youth Expo, her Youth Talent Expo, and that's in November. and the times is all working together because the tour bus is also doing tours in Texas, so they'll be finished by July, and we should have them there somewhere in that area, and then eventually we'll have them ready for November. And that's with 7,000 Men, which is located on Main Street on the east side there in the Family Investment Center, that we have put together this program where we're going to do a major talent program here, and the winners will be taken up to Atlanta.
Now, the bus idea in particular is absolutely brilliant. What are they going to be looking for as far as genres?
Well, it's all types of genres, but the catch is we just want positive music. We had enough of the negativity.
All right.
And that's what we usually tell these guys. Even if you're doing what we call staying true to yourself and your upbringing, you know, there's always two different sides of music: clean version and a version that maybe, you know, the streets won't want to hear. I think this is unique and fascinating, you know, to have an actual bus to come here to perform on and possibly go on the bus and roll with it. And you know, I'm looking forward to